Warning, you are now entering the madhouse. Butt sex, cursing, racial comments, and sexual content are more. If you are prepared for the insanity, enjoy. And don't forget to subscribe for more bumfuckery.
Welcome to the place where you're in the camera and I'm on the screen. I'm your host, Timmy Gray, and we are back with a beautiful vlog. Today, we got some of the IRL Chronicles. What up? You're like, what the fuck? Your background different as fuck. Well, you see, basically what happened is I flipped my entire setup 180 degrees. And because the sound foam's aimed this way, right? So this is meant to help with reverb. But I was facing that way when I would record this specific screen for gaming. Me being faced that way meant the wall behind me would echo my voice and you'd get a hell of a lot of reverb. I sound much different, I'm sure. Maybe not that different at all. But to me, there is a astronomical difference in the sound quality. Because if I go this way, I can hear my own reverb and I sound very different. But if I'm facing this way, I'm a lot quieter. There's not echo. My voice doesn't have this solidified sound. There's not it's a reverb, it's a vibration, because sound let me just break it down. Sound is pressure waves moving through the air that hit your eardrums. Your ears process it as a noise and into your mind as whatever the case is, right? As a noise. And that's what sound is. So when I talk directly to an open room like this, and I'm sure you can hear it right now, because I can hear it through the mic. I'm talking, the sound's bouncing off that wall, whatever the case, whatever surface, and that reverberation is hitting me at the same time that the sound is hitting me. And that reverb, that re-vibration in the air changes the sound and distorts it a little bit because it's going there and coming back. And it's distorting it. This way, when I'm talking, there is no reverberation. Not as much, I should say. I'm not going to say there's none. I know there is some, and especially like when I go this way, I turn my head. But if I turn this way, there's foam here, there's foam here, there's foam here. So it's not going to be as bad. There's nothing really I could do to combat it at this point with the way I've set up the room, which is fucking sucks, but it's fine. And the way I have the mic placed and everything should be fine. So, what the foam does is when it hits the wall, it absorbs that sound. So it's not coming off the wall. So what you're getting is the sound from my mouth to the microphone and no additional sounds. That's what's going on. So that's why I did that. As for the channel, you can see there's been a lot going on. A lot of problems with the internet. A lot of problems with my setup. A lot of technical difficulties. A lot of things going on. A lot of stuff going on medical-wise. I've just been really busy, so the videos have been inconsistent at best. And speaking of inconsistencies in videos, Assassin's Creed, I have to literally re-record an entire fucking memory sequence because the recording's fucked. Basically, 2 hours of footage gone. And I gotta go back and re-record on top of recording the rest of the game, which is almost over, by the way. And so there's that. So I've kind of been stalling before I do that, and I really wanted to move this before I did that. And I did. And I haven't really edited it, but I know I sound a lot different. My throat sounds a little raspy because I've been yelling a lot. I just recorded 3 consecutive reviews for the channel. I got 2 more to record, but I haven't written them yet. But I know basically the structure and everything of what I'm going to do with them. So those will be coming soon. There's a lot more reviews coming out. Video game wise, we're going to have Little Nightmares, Outlast 2, and Injustice 2 are the 3 main incoming, and then some other stuff that I'm going to leave for a surprise. And so there's a lot of content incoming. A lot. Streams. That's the big one. Internet. I said I had internet issues. I said it about it. I said it about it. I talked about it in the last vlog. Let's talk about it again. So basically, the little box, Verizon and T-Mobile and Sprint and AT&T and every other company, when it comes to using, basically what that was a hotspot. So when it comes to using hotspot data, as much as I use it, they throttle it, which basically means if you use more than the average person on a hotspot, like for instance, the average person uses less than 100 gigabytes off of a hotspot in a given month. I used 876 gigabytes of data last month. I have unlimited, of course, so I'm not getting charged for it. But the company, the way their algorithm works is the company sees that and they slow down your internet so you don't use it as much because they see it as abuse. It's fucked up. I'm paying for that service that is being pretty much kicked to the curb. And it's even worse when it comes to that thing. Because with that thing, once you use a certain amount of gigabytes, it goes to 3G anyway. So, basically, I'm screwed. I'm back to my old internet provider, which means I can't fucking stream. I am currently working on the problem adamantly. I am adamant on fixing the issue, and I will fix it in the near future, and streaming will be back because I personally love live streaming, and it is so much fun. It's a much different experience than making a video. I can talk directly to people live and fucking great, and the views that I was getting were crazy, and the support I got and am getting in streaming stuff is insane, and I thank everybody who's helped me out. I thank everybody who's stuck around. I thank everybody who's subscribed and is waiting. I thank everybody who is, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for supporting me. You guys are awesome. I know we are a small community. Honestly, we're more like family at this point because I pretty much know everybody who's subscribed to me, like no joke, like personally, and I've had conversations extensively, and it's just cool to see everybody, and I love all of you, and you're all awesome. High five. Yeah, that happened. But yeah, so that's what's going on. New games coming to the channel. Yay! Like I said, there's a bunch of reviews. I recorded 3 today. I got 2 more that's coming out. And then we got more of the Batman vs. Superman video I did. There's going to be more elaborations on that for the entire DCU with the new movies. So Suicide Squad's going to be one. Wonder Woman's going to be one. And Justice League will be one. And it's going to be before and after the movies for Justice League and Wonder Woman. Hopefully, if I can get them done in time, Wonder Woman might be when the movie comes out, along with a review of the movie. We'll see, though. Because that movie's coming up quick. Like I said, movie reviews, hopefully 2 or 3 coming in. 2 for sure, maybe 3. We'll see what happens in the near future, but I don't know yet. Lighting. You see that I am much darker, and honestly, if I do this, because I have a game up right now. I'm dark, right? But I have Assassin's Creed up actually, because the background's white. Let's pull that back up. But anyway, so lighting. I'm currently looking for lighting. I'm looking into it. And it's not so much that I need help with it. I know what I want, but I need to have lighting that is going to work with my setup. And so that's hard in it of itself. So it's going to be 2 lighting setups that I'm going to need. Possibly 3. And it's not cheap, and right now money's tight. So yeah. So it might be a while. It might be kind of me darker and stuff for a little bit until I can get to the point where I can reach in and make an awesome lighting, and like you see my beautiful face. You won't see me. I look pale as shit. I'm not pale. I'm dark. I'm Hispanic. I'm fucking brown. Like, for fuck's sake, I'm not pale. But yeah. So that's happening. Oh. Yeah. So yeah. That's what's up with that. I have a bunch of stuff planned for the future. Honestly, there's a lot of videos stuff in my head that I'm finally getting to fruition, and I'm like pushing myself to do it, and I have now. So y'all know pretty much what's happened. You know, okay. I didn't want to do this, but we're gonna talk about it. So, old group, Golden, Wes, all those guys, love those guys. You know, things don't work out in life. People change as they get older, and sometimes the people around you don't enjoy that. And unfortunately, people don't enjoy me so much. And yeah, so I've pushed plenty of people away, and I'm a very critical person, and a very not negative, but sorry, OCD, but not so much negative, but how do I put this? Just hard to deal with. I'm very critical and particular about things, especially when it comes to YouTube and personal stuff and music and whatever the case may be, and gaming and stuff. So, and I have a very particular kind of humor, and if you don't know that by now, you'll learn pretty damn quickly, sonny. But so, although those guys will not be seen much, if at all, on the channel, Spanky will. Spanky's always going to be a constant. He's like one of my best friends ever. He's one of the coolest dudes in the world. He's super busy right now, so he's not going to be around. And then as soon as he gets, he's about to graduate. So go over to his YouTube channel or his Twitter. I'll link both. And go say congrats. And tell him good luck on life. And welcome to the real world if you're an adult. And yeah, so that's happening. As well as Wes is getting older, and he's kind of making a push on YouTube now, so he's going to come back eventually when we have more stuff in common to play. We streamed some Black Ops 2 a while back, and that was a lot of fun. Me and Wes are still going to be friends. Me and Golden, not so much. You're not going to see any videos between me and him. You're not going to see him mentioned on the channel past this video. You're not going to hear what happened. I'm not going to go into detail on it. That's not my place to do so. That is an issue between me and him. I don't need to drag anybody else into it. And I love the guy to death, but it was ultimately his choice. And yeah, as far as I'm going to delve into that. So, yeah, so he's not going to be seen. Charlie, maybe, but he's still, now in the summer, I can get him back on with some Black Ops 2 and stuff on some of the live streams and stuff, hopefully. So I'll get him back. And I know for sure when World War II comes out, me and him are going to play the shit out of that together. Because we've both talked about it. Returning to the MLG scene and competing again is something we both have an interest in doing. So I'm going to talk to him again and see if I can get him to do it. So that would be cool. Uni is very busy. She's got a lot going on. She's got school and work and personal stuff. And I don't know if she'll be around, but I do, in the future, want to start another Minecraft series. And I know me and her have talked about it in a lot of depth. And she's down for it. And then as well, she wants to get into GTA and into into Call of Duty and stuff in the future. So she really wants to get more into gaming, and so expect her to join in on a lot of stuff in the future. It may not be next week, it may not be next month, but she will come back, and she'll also be in some other projects that we are working on together. Music stuff, I've been talking about it forever. I've been hyping it up for so long, and you're actually going to get some legitimate stuff very, very soon. I'm excited, but I'm a perfectionist, so by very, very soon, it could be like another month for all I know. But I'm working on it. It's going to be sweet. There's a whole bunch of stuff. If you're not in the live streaming community, you can find me on so many live streams. Mostly on Rebsy, who is the best ever. He's one of the best YouTubers, period. If not the best. I'm a huge fan, and I have become... I'm a moderator in his channel. I'm friends with a lot of people in that community, and that is the community that I have now, which is kind of the point that I was kind of building towards and I wanted to talk about. I kind of lost my group of friends, both in real life and online. And in looking for a new group and a new thing, I go back to I like watching live streams when I edit. I'll just throw it on, have it running in the background. So Rubsy's one of those that I found. I found him a while back, but I never watched him until recently, like probably last 3 months, maybe 4 months, like consistently, pretty much every night. And like I said, I'm a moderator in there, and I'm friends with a lot of people in there. And basically, that community is the community that I am a part of now, and also building my own kind of sub thing off of it. And then I'm also collaborations in the future when it comes to live streams and stuff. And I've been on a lot of live streams over there, not just with several people in the community in general on the YouTube live streaming stuff, which is awesome. I love it. I love all those guys. They're awesome. It's fun. It's we have fun. I've literally found a group of people that have the exact same fucking humor as me, and it's great. It is so fucking good. And it's like, I can literally say whatever the fuck, and they're like, sometimes it's like, that's kind of weird, but it's funny, you know? And then other times it's like hilarious, and then they'll say shit back, and it's just back and forth, and it's like the most fun I've had consistently with a group of people ever, honestly. Like, legitimately, it's fun. No matter what's going on, cool stuff, fun stuff is always happening, and that's cool. And there's collaborations and stuff in the future with that stuff, and I'm excited for, and there'll be more details in the future. Maybe. Or maybe I won't talk about it. Who knows? But yeah, so that's pretty much where I'm at with it. I was in a very different place, very darker place, very alone place. And this community kind of brought me in and just helped me a lot, and I'm thankful for it. And it's not just them. I also am a big fan of Rilo, who's a good streamer, and then we got Tekinator and a whole bunch of other people. And it's just I'm not gonna name them all. There's a lot, but Rilo and Rebsy are like my main two guys that I will watch every night if I can. And I enjoy those guys, and I've talked to them in Discord calls, and they're cool people, and I honestly love them. They're awesome. They're friends, and if you haven't checked them out, check them out. A lot of fun stuff, live streaming. So if you're ever looking for me, probably in there. Legitimately, no joke. I'm always lurking in live streams and shit. I'll be recording, and I'll have it muted and just be looking at the chat, just like so I have something to keep my mind occupied sometimes. Or like I'll be editing and I have the audio playing, and I'll type something every so often, and it's just cool. I love it. I honestly love it, and it keeps me focused. And these people also, a lot of them, most of them that I've ended up friends with are also creators. So it's like pushing me to become a better creator, honestly. So it's like, I want to do more. I want to put more content out. I want to get bigger. I want to have fun with it. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do it. And I'm going to do it. And I'm fucking excited. And that's where it's at. I think that's all I want to talk about. Yeah. I got to change that wall behind me. One of those posters is coming down. One's getting moved. And, yeah. So it's gonna look. That background's gonna look different. That's actually my music stuff. Oh, let's go this way. So, record player, right there. Oop. Can't do this. Record player, stereo, records, ridiculous amount of CDs over there. Yeah, let's just go with that. And yeah, there's a lot of my drawing stuff and stuff back there. And then if you look over here, we got my Sega, my Nintendo, and there's a PlayStation 1 in there somewhere, and some other stuff. My 64 is in the drawer down there, and my original Xbox and my GameCube are also in that drawer. And yeah, so basically this room is like officially gaming room, and it's awesome. Maybe I should do a tour. I don't think I've done like a legitimate breakdown of my setup yet. I need to write that down. I'll write it down. Fuck it. When I'm editing, I'll fucking put it on the board. But yeah, that's what's going on. As for this year's goals and stuff, I'm excited because I'm on point with the goals I set at the beginning of the year to meet a lot of them, and that makes me happy. It really does. Yeah, and then there's some other goals that I've made. So I want to like change my setup slightly, but not like 100%. So I have an idea to make a keyboard that I really want to make. I want to build another PC. I want to upgrade to higher resolution on my screen, on my screens, and stuff like that. Music stuff, like I said, that's coming very soon. I've been writing a lot. I've been really messing around with music production and stuff. I'm going to release something very soon, hopefully. Maybe I'll do a freestyle over one of the beats that I did. That'd be cool. But there is a big project that I'm working on right now that I really want to get done, and hopefully within the next 2 to 3 weeks I can get that shit, because I've been so goddamn busy that I've kind of put it to the side, and I really want to get back into it and do it, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So keep an eye out for that. That's going to do this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's all I needed to talk about. Sure, let's go with that. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, new to the series, make sure to subscribe down below. I'll see you all in the next video or whatever I make. Ta-ta for now. Now I'm out.